Hi there, Deleep. Very happy to see these essays from you. Great work. Let's get right into the correction so we can see exactly what you wrote. Okay. Copyright laws. Let's see what you had to say. Copyright is a legal right that grants exclusive rights for original work of Okay, hold on. Copyright is a legal right that grants exclusive rights for original work of the creator for its use and distribution. However, personally, I strongly agree with this idea and opinion that copyright laws may be counterproductive and could hinder creative endeavors. This essay will analyze the views and examples from studies of University of Columbia and research results from National Research Council. Firstly, copyright licensing sometimes interferes, with an S, too much into free and competitive markets and restrains, with an S again, the financial advantage with the name of user rights. This is because copyright licensing user rights will often be biased towards rights of the copyright owners. For example, a recent study from University of Columbia indicates that in the United States, 33% of the electronic device market has been exploited by copyright owners in terms of launching a product and generation of revenue in the past decade. Therefore, copyright laws often show a negative impact on competitive markets. Okay, that's very nice. It's very factual. So yeah, you had a lot of data here, and that's very nice that you know so much about this topic. So well done. Let's get into the rest of it. Secondly, fair use doctrine and copyright rules and regulations can, how about a fair use doctrine? In copyright rules and regulations can encourage wide distribution and use of creative works to make society better. That makes sense to me. I hope that's what you intended here. This is because the type of regulations encourages modern inventions and availability of latest products in the market. For instance, in Australia, the National Research Council research results show that after fair use doctrine enforcement in 2015, 14% a 14% increase in availability of new products in, I'm sorry, I missed something here. There's something missing. There's a verb. There's something missing here. The National Research Council research results show that after fair use doctrine enforcement, in 2014, there was a 14% increase in availability of new products in the market. That's what's missing right here. There was As a result, fair use doctrine and copyright rules makes a big difference in the society. Okay, this is fine. It was clear that you were talking about how this improves society. To conclude from the examples and views given, I firmly agree that too much interference of copyright laws makes, here with an S, the situation worse, and fair use of laws and regulations can build a better society. However, in the future, limitations and exceptions to copyright rules should be implemented in a proper way for a better society. Okay, that works better. So nice job with that. Let's go then to your second essay. Okay, it's the Albion University one. Let's take a look and see what you had to say. Dear Sir or Madam, I am writing in response to the letter which I received from the examinations committee about my absence, that you need a noun here, not an adjective, for the semester final exam. For the, you need a the here. I am Deleep Nandyala. My student number and case number are as follows. Student number, etc., etc., case number, etc., etc. I apologize for missing the geography final exam, which was conducted on this date. I understand how important the semester final exam is for degree evaluation. I could not, one or the other. I could not attend the exam. You didn't need this. I could not attend the exam since I was suffering from severe fever 3 days before the exam. During this time, I consulted a doctor for a health checkup. I have all the medical and consultation bills. Please find enclosed copies of my bills. In addition, I sent out an email to my geography professor explaining my situation on that day without the about. I would request you to consider my health situation and reconduct the exam at any time. Please let me know if I need to submit any additional evidence. Uncountable, so no S at the end. Thank you in advance. Thanks in regards, Deleep. Okay. 2 things here. The thanks in advance was fine. Thank you in advance was fine, but you need a full stop. Then, this is not an appropriate closing. A sign-off, rather. This is called a sign-off. This is not an appropriate sign-off for this letter. You started the letter, dear sir or madam, and the convention for formal letter writing says that when you don't know the name of the person you are writing to, it has to end yours faithfully, with the yours capitalized and the faithfully not capitalized, and then a comma at the end. So it should say, thank you in advance, full stop, and then yours, capital Y, faithfully, lowercase f, comma, and then your name. No full stop at the end. Now, the other thing that I want to mention to you is number 4 here, possible resolutions. You have come up with one resolution, whereas this suggests that you should have multiple resolutions because there's an S at the end. So this is something that I want you to think about. You know, general IELTS task 1 is really tricky in this respect. When it says come up with solutions, offer suggestions, ask some questions, whenever you see it written like that in the plural, that means that 1 is not enough. So do make sure that you offer more than 1, in this case, resolution. You have offered 1. It's a tricky point. It's something you have to be very careful about, but do consider that, okay? So this was a nice attempt overall. It was fine in terms of the development and in terms of the language you used, okay? But those are the 2 areas that I really want to point your attention to. So excellent job with these. Keep on writing. Keep on practicing. Don't forget to correct these essays and to add your mistakes to your error correction list. I will be keeping my eyes out for your new essays, hopefully in the next day or so. So with that, I sign off. I say goodbye and good luck with more of your writing.